Well, with that being said, guys, the best movies comes the worst movies of 2023. And some of these movies aren't that bad. Some are fucking horrible, but some aren't that bad. But let's kick it off with Killers of the Flower Moon. I was mildly entertained with this movie, but I had so much high expectations for it. The acting is good in the film, but overall, from start to finish, I was bored out of my fucking mind. I was very let down with the Scorsese film. There was a lot of hype and buzz going into it. I thought Leo and Robert De Niro and Lily Gladstone were great in the movie, but besides that, from start to finish, the plot was very mediocre and boring at times. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but fuck. It really wasn't the best. Coming in next, guys, is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I was on a high when I reviewed this movie. I was like, oh, it's the next Indiana Jones movie. I watched it on Disney Plus about 2 weeks ago now. The movie is fucking bad. It is really bad. I love seeing Harrison Ford play Indiana Jones and hearing that iconic score, but I cannot tell you that this movie has, if not two good sequences in it, that's it. It is really bad. It's boring. It literally is. It's better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I'm not buying it. And it's like, I don't know, I was just like let down by it. I was expecting more. And as James Mangold goes, he directed Logan, Ford v Ferrari, these two great fucking movies. I don't know. It was a really, really big letdown, honestly, guys. Next coming up, guys, is Napoleon. I didn't even have a chance to review Napoleon. Ridley Scott's Napoleon was fucking horrible. I'm just gonna say right now. There were two fucking cool battle sequences, which was the ice battle sequence, I call it, in the winter, and then there was one towards the beginning of the film. Joaquin Phoenix was good in the movie, but besides that, it's bad. It is really fucking boring. I am not a lot of boring movies in 2023, and there's more to come in this video. But I could not believe what the fuck I was watching on screen. And I literally, no joke, guys, and you guys know this, I got out. If you saw my reaction, I got up 45 minutes. There was like 45 minutes left in the movie, and I got up and left. And I didn't finish the movie. And I went in IMAX. I paid a premium ticket for it. I was just like, I can't waste my time on something like this. This is bad. Guys, coming in next, a movie that is truly shitty, probably one of the worst fucking Marvel movies of all time, is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Now, I would throw the Marvels in this video. I just haven't seen it. Obviously, that's shit too. But Ant-Man fucking 3, I had a lot of hopes for it. I thought Kang was cool in the movie, if I could say that. But overall, from start to finish, the movie looked like shit and was shit. The script was fucking mediocre at best. I hated Cassie Lang in the film. I just did not like Scott in the movie. I thought he just wasn't Scott. And I just fucking forgot about it. I didn't even buy it either. Fuck. Horrible. Next coming up, guys, is Scream 6. Fucking, let's talk about that. I wasn't a fan of the last year's Scream in 2022 either. This one was not better at all either. And this one was probably worse than last year's. And the deaths, the kills, and stuff like that was not good at all either. It was just like very predictable. And it fucking sucked. Let's be honest. It fucking sucked. Guys, the worst fucking movie of the year. You ready? Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. I think that's what it's called. I watched this movie last week. This is the boringest fucking movie I've ever fucking seen. The shittiest looking too. And going for Snyder, he loves the look of films and spectacle. Great cinematography in this one. Fucking horrible. He chose lens that didn't even make sense. The score was the only redeeming quality about this film. Besides that, the actors, very mediocre. The characters were fucking forgettable. The villains were very generic and forgettable. I cannot wait to watch Rebel Moon Part 2 just to roast the fuck out of that one. Hopefully it's better. This is definitely the worst movie of the year. I don't care what anybody says. This Netflix fucking movie, Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire, I think that's what it's called. It's fucking atrocious. And I recommend, do not ever go see this movie or watch this movie on Netflix. Don't. And Netflix, fuck you. Shame on you for making this. I'm a Snyder fan. You guys know this already. I have Batman v Superman. I love it. Man of Steel, the Justice League, Watchmen. They're all good movies. this was horrible, along with Army of the Dead. But that's it, guys. That concludes my best movies and worst movies of 2023 videos. Let me know your guys' thoughts below. Do you guys agree with my list? Are there other movies that you would add? These are the movies that I saw that were fucking horrible. I might forget one or two, but regardless, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys real soon.